Hi guys, welcome back to the channel. And we have here 2015 BMW 750 Li, and I'm going to show you how to change your front brakes, and that includes the rotor and the brake pad. I'm going to actually show you only one side, the left side, because the right side is the same as the left side, so I can make the video shorter. And this one, the difference between the left and the right is that this one has this braking pad sensor right here, and it's not that bad to change, but you're gonna need to replace it. And of course you need to start by taking the wheels out, and then what I do is I turn the rear of the suspension where the caliper is towards me, so I have space to work. And you need to open this thing right here, and you need to be careful because this will fly out, so you just need to press it right here to release this. There's nothing holding it here, it's just this metal shim in the front. And what you're gonna need to do is you're gonna need to open, there are two Allens, and they're right here. The first one is right here, and then you have this one here, and they're under plastic caps. If you can see it, they are right here and then right here. So you're gonna need to open those, the caps, and then you're gonna have an Allen bolt inside here. Here's the two caps. And let me see if I can zoom a little bit more. Yeah, this is the Allen right there. And then the second one is right down here. And let me see which size it is. Okay, in order to open the two Allens in the back, you're gonna need this strange size Allen, and the strange size Allen is actually 9mm. So it's right here, it's 9mm, it's not 10, it's not 8. And I need to get to the Allens and start to get them loose. Okay, and before we try to separate the caliper, what I usually try to do is I'm trying to find a space so I can actually push the I try to push the pistons on the caliper back to help myself, so that it'll release these calipers easily. Okay, just like this. Now if you're reusing, well, technically when you're changing on these German vehicles, the brake pads, you're supposed to change the rotor, so, and the rotor in this case is worn out a lot, so you are not risking anything of being damaged. So just try to push it as much as you can like this, and when you get it out, if you see that the pistons need to go back more, then you can use a tool to get it out. And Now we need to use a bungee cord to kind of suspend this. Okay, the Allens are stopping us from getting this out. So we need to release the Allens. Actually, it's not the Allens, it's actually the caliper is getting stuck on this metal part here. So I'm gonna try to push it like this. See, yeah, this is what's stopping this caliper. I guess this caliper needs to go back all the way back in order to come out. So okay, push a little bit more. Okay, and there we go. Got the caliper out, and the brake pad, and the brake pad is, it has the sensor still attached. Sensor attaches to this little slide here. So here's the old sensor. We're replacing, of course, the sensor, and need to attach this somewhere safe so it's not in your way. Okay, we're gonna need to push the piston back before we install it. And here's the second brake pad, one out. And now we need to take the caliper bracket out so we can replace the rotor. Okay, in order to get the caliper bracket out, you're gonna need to use this inverted Torx, and the number on this is 16. I'm not sure what this is, but it says E16 inverted Torx. This is the bolts that I'm talking about. It's these here, this one here, and then it's this one here. Okay, once the bracket comes out, you can get the bolts out. Okay, in order to get the rotor out, I'm going to need to use an Allen, a smaller Allen, to release the holding nut right here, or the holding bolt. So this is a 6mm Allen, and I usually use these because they work better and faster, and they don't destroy the Allen wrench. Where if you try to use it by hand, I've had situations where the Allen will strip inside and then the bolt is worthless. And actually this rotor came out right away. Yeah, so it wasn't rusted badly, but we're gonna have to clean this thing with a metal brush, this bearing knuckle and stuff. And in case the rotor doesn't come out, you're gonna need to use a hammer to get to hit it right here so you can release the rotor out. Okay, piece of advice: before you install the new rotor, always clean this visible rust, because this is where the wheel goes in, so it'll give you a problem when you try to install the wheel back, and then the rotors will try to stick to this rust. So use a metal brush. And once you clean it, you can use this anti-seize lubricant to help the next mechanic or yourself when you're installing the rotor, so they don't end up sticking to the car. Okay, I got the rotor back ready to install. Now this is not a rotor that we bought for the customer. This is an aftermarket rotor. He brought the parts to us, so we're just doing the installation or replacement. So we recommend buying OEM stuff, especially on German cars, unless it's something kind of a more in performance area, but still, you know, German stuff, or maybe something better. So you can see, you install the rotor, and then you install the walking bolt. Make sure it's tight, and this rotor has a directional rotation, so it's front driver's side. That's why I need to make sure that I have the correct one. And make sure you clean this rotor before or when you finish the job. Next step is the caliper bracket with the inverted torques. Okay, before I install this caliper back, I'm going to need to open the piston back or set it back to beginner's position or zero, whatever it's called, starter's position, so I can install the new brake pads. You just do it slowly. And I already opened the brake fluid tank or container reservoir. Already opened this, so don't forget to open it. And you just need to put it all the way back in. Once it stops, that's it, and it's back to normal. The next step before these brake pads would be try to get these out because they're floating bolts. Try to get them out, and inside there's rubber here. Sometimes the new kits come with these rubbers, sometimes they don't. But if you're using yours, clean this with a metal brush and put a little bit of grease on the sides, just very, very lightly. Okay, the customer actually, when he purchased, I just found a bag that's with these, so we're gonna need to replace them. That's why I'm getting them out, and I'm gonna smudge them with a little bit of grease on the outside and inside before I can get them in, because that's what holds these bolts and it helps them to float. There we go. Now I'm gonna get the new ones. Okay, here's the new one, smudged with grease inside and out, ready to go. And you just need to install it here in the hole. Okay, this thing will give you some trouble, so you have to get it all the way through by squeezing inside, and then once you get to this point, you need to open this so it actually fits in the hole. And I got it through by squeezing the whole thing in almost like a two-piece and just getting it through. So one is installed, I'm going to do the second one the same way. Try to squeeze it like this, and then try to get it through. See, here we go. Now we need to open it. Just force it open. Once it's open, fit it in place, and again smudge it inside with some grease so you help yourself with the bolts. I just smudged these bolts a little bit right here, and need to get them through. Don't push them all the way because they're going to be in the way when you install it to the bracket. So just push them enough to where you see the bolt coming out. If it's these should be going in and out easy. So if they're not, you need to put some more grease, or they should be going smoothly. I wanted to say, not hard.
What do you think?
because he got all these rubber shits. These rubber shits don't go in.
Too much time doing the leaves and doing shit. It's too much. I mean, don't take me wrong. I know bitching you. It's just too long.
Dude, I had my lunch was 15 minutes. Come on, man.
He brought the sensor because he was on the internet. I told him the sensor.
I don't give a shit about the sensor. All these rubber shits, I'm changing it because he put them there. I don't know if you wanted to change them or not. Try to change one of these motherfuckers. He won't come out and he won't go in. When you add all these fucking things, this is not normal.
How many miles of it?
I don't know.
Oh, he bought the two.
I mean,
El negro este que está ahí al lado de Willy trabaja bien, ¿no?
you need to let him do whatever he's going to do and jump on that car because they're not doing maybe the car had a problem before. What happened with the car with him? The dealer was what happened they're not doing shit. Well, they are doing shit, sort of. Just like you. What the fuck? This was working yesterday. That's the same situation with the 7 Series. That the pump went out, you remember? That I blew up the engine. The same situation. Then you guys figured out on the second used engine and the pump wasn't working.
On the 17 it was working, but no efficiency. No efficiency.
Well, that's the same as your finger. It's working but not efficiently, you know?
Abajo y acelere. Ya pasó lo más rudo a las 5.
Hasta las 7 de pedo. ¿Cómo que 80, 30, 80 no fue? 80, 90, 34. Tú dices que le diste para doblar por debajo ayer, ¿verdad? Doblaba bien. A esto. Si hubieran bajado ya el motor. Ah, no, pues ese es un windshield. ¿Cómo era?
Yo tenía una de esas aquí, ¿no? Y yo lo voy a joder. Le voy a meter el espárrago. Aquí está el damper. Está bajo agua y está el damper. Y en el F06 tiene que sacar el damper para sacar la bomba. Va a poner el espárrago con una tuerca. Y meto una llave a la tuerca y saco la bomba. ¿Por qué? Porque la bomba puede durar años, pero mira, este siempre es el talón de Aquiles de esa motor. Y si yo tuviera el viejito Bruno Vena con el entorno como lo tenía para acá, digo, ah, qué tanta mierda, estamos tuve el aluminio con una ranura, le ponen los rines y da mucho miedo.
Lo que pasa es que toda esta vaina es muy innovadora.
Qué porca miseria con esos alemanes de mierda que no saben hacer carro. Fía el carro, no se rompe nunca.
No sé.
Oye, me vas a disculpar, pero el día no había como romperlo. Que se podría otra vaina.
El motor 1300 es un animal.
Todos esos motores Fiat no había, hasta el palio era un burro de batalla. Y ya había mucha electrónica de mierda. Lo que pasa es que en Venezuela, ¿quién sabe reparar carros, Rubén? Si lo que eran es unos tirapiedra todo. Ajá.
No. Está bien el precio, me parece que está razonable, pero de ahí para adelante usted que toma sus decisiones.
Okay, when you install the brake pad sensor here, all the way in the correct place in the back here, it's gonna go down here, and actually there's a holder here that's for that wire right here on the nipple for the brake fluid draining. And what you have to do is you got to get it through, and then you have to clip the cap towards the nipple and just close it, and then you have to install it here in this slot here. The way you do it is with this little notch pointing in the direction of the rotor. So this is the way it is. I don't like the way this is sitting here, so it's not supposed to have this right here. So you're gonna have to open this and readjust it to where it's solid and it has no curves sticking out. Otherwise it's going to touch the rim right here. So So once you do it like this, it should be okay. You can actually attach a little zip tie right here, and that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to attach a little zip tie so it doesn't move these two lines. And this concludes the whole brake job. The right side does not have the sensor, so that's why I'm showing the left side. And again, this is a 2015 BMW 750 Li front brakes replacement, rotors and discs. Again, thanks for watching. Please like my videos and please subscribe. Thank you. Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. I have here 2015 BMW 750 Li. I just did a front brake service, rotors and brake pads, and we need to reset the reminder in the car. And what you're gonna need to do is you need to press the start button and wake up the car, and you're going to see, you need to wait until all the lights disappear. Then you need to press this bottom, on the bottom left side of the cluster, you need to press the reset button and hold it, and you're gonna get a message: front brake pads reset possible. So what you need to do is you need to again press and hold, then it's gonna ask for a reset, then you're gonna release, and then you're gonna press and hold again. That's the reset in progress procedure, and reset successful, and that's it. Fast and easy. 2015 BMW 750 Li. Thanks for watching. Please like my videos and please subscribe. Thank you.